welcome back everyone to Pathfinder Rise of the Runelords, Episode 4, Part 2, Season 2. Don't know why I do that in that order. Where we left off, massive cliffhanger.
Damn. Yeah.
Mr. Lucian.
How can a horse play a flute hooves?
with one hoof and play one note.
It's not even with a hoof, it's just standing on a mount, you know. And
why is
has
there
flute
beats in the
it.
back of this song?
Because it's the cool hip-hop theme of the character. No.
So
because
yeah,
I
Lucian,
thought I had to make him a bit more interesting. It was
Your-
basically a joke.
your arm around, you know.
Don't
or
take it seriously.
Amico leading into you approach the dark cliff face where this, the sun's slowly setting. You see the line of the sun, and it's just gone down below where the shadowy figure sits on the cliff, and there's a bird, perked.
And the light shimmer on the surface of the water is like the equalizer, the sound lines to the track I'm playing.
Awesome.
Wow, so beautiful.
Go ahead and describe yourself for us.
Okay. On this ledge, have we determined how high I'm sitting up there?
It's not that high. 40
Okay, it's like
40 feet, say.
Okay, not that high. Okay, but it's easy to climb, right?
Yeah, you won't. Have
Yeah. Okay. So
won't
new
think
character
somewhere.
introduces himself, tries to climb down, breaks his leg, dies, gets put down. Okay. So on top of this ledge sits a young human. He looks what in our culture might be called an Asian guy, and he has.
It's Catastrophe!
No.
Wait, you're male yet?
Yes,
I'm
I'm
male.
male.
Female.
I tricked you! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Okay, so I have my head looks like it has been shaven recently, and I have, the hint of the Asian beard, and I actually don't look much like in this picture, but I couldn't find any better ones on the fly. But you look at me and you see outside of this, emotional, relaxing, flute-playing guy. He looks like he can, rough some people up if he has to. But
Ooh,
he
so
look
Like a punch.
handsome.
Pardon the pun.
yeah. Well, he doesn't look like he's wearing any armor. He's just wearing some, cloth clothes, several layers, and has like a bag on his shoulder that looks like it contains all his belongings, and he's barefoot, and he looks like he didn't even recognize you're there yet. But he looks like he's playing to the bird, because he's watching something like that. Yeah, but that's basically it. Some Chinese guy.
Okay, Lucian, how do you react to this? Prompt.
I'm too busy focusing on Amico.
Shit.
Okay, so she's like, oh.
Lucian has an arm around her and is groping.
She waits for waits for a moment in the song where you take a breath or something. And he said, "Oh, flute player, what shall I call you?" Lucian like tightens her grip on her.
Bro, come on!
Yeah, what shall I?
Do I
call
hear
you?
that? Do I hear that? How
Yes,
far are they
you
away?
do. They're
Okay.
like at the bottom of the cliff where you're down.
I look at them, but I take a few moments to finish the song, and then I finish the song, Ross. Damn it. Okay, I finish the song, and then I, let down the flute and say, "My name is Xiaohu. I have arrived here recently."
Is that actually your name?
Yeah, that's my name.
Is it going to pronounce that?
Huh?
Yeah, good luck to us.
Double.
Don't worry, guys. It's fine. You can. It means little tiger in my language.
Yeah.
It's like the name of a famous movie star, but you know, with the other animal from Dragon and Tiger.
Ah.
No, I don't get it. It's fine. Yeah, that's
We're called the
basically what I
Bruce.
say. My name, yeah, my name is Xiaohu. I don't have a name in your language yet.
I kind of give
My
a
name
deep
in your language is Bob.
John,
Nice
yeah.
to meet you. Tim.
An old,
Keith.
Charlie.
an old Chinese woman wanders out. He's like, "What are you doing up there, Mister? You're up to. I did not tell you not to go."
Mom, I told you not to call me. Go away, Mom. Go away.
But no, that is not.
Yeah, I give a deep bow and.
So-
Miko responds in your language, in Menkai, which is the Asian language.
Wait, that's my language?
Yeah.
I only speak common. Well, that's what it says in my character
Okay,
sheet.
well, Menkai is a language.
Okay,
of
Xiaohu
Asia.
is a time traveler, a time and space traveler. He comes from China. So I don't speak Japanese or some shit.
Well, I'm just saying, since no one wastes the language slot learning the local languages of the world. Like if
Yeah.
everyone just does common, like
Well, I don't have any other language slots.
who needs to know Varisian?
But I
That's
just assume that I
still
speak
I
my
assume
my home
common.
language and common.
Yeah, I assume common was Russian.
Okay, but
For the purposes of this.
Well,
it's common and
let's just say
Varisian and-
she speaks
she-
my language.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
fine.
She speaks. You know, she goes. So listen, I don't know how you react to her speaking, because she does look pretty Asian to Asian.
So I give a deep,
you should
deep
die for
bow
her.
and introduce
Ah,
myself
sure. Or should I? Oh.
in my full glory. I am Lucian Cortez Aldori. A pleasure to meet you, sir. And I extend my
Now
hand.
go away.
Extend your hand, 40 foot
I
up.
Oh, is this
wave.
what the hell?
Yeah, I wave at him. Like, hello. It's nice. It's nice to make your acquaintance.
And I give a deep bow. And then
Whose bird is that?
I don't know. It came here when I played the flute.
That's
Because she knows whose bird it is.
Oh shit! Yeah, Peter. Hey, that looks like Morrigan's bird. Do you know
Who's
Morrigan?
Morrigan? Is this okay? Is this bird? You know, does it belong to someone
I don't
who's
know.
very protective about them? Am I in trouble?
Let me go get her.
Yes.
I shout up in Celestial to Dianos. You okay, man?
Alright. Oh, this is bitchin' ass. Pure bitchin'. Minted, man.
Lucian takes out like this carved bird puppet and says, "Okay, now
Yeah.
Rodianus, you tell me where on this puppet he touched you."
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Morrigan, while you're drinking, you know you feel your sudden urge of empathetic bond to go see what Rodanus is up to.
Yeah, I'm by now I'm drinking with a halfling bar lady,
Yeah.
and we're just having a great time.
Okay.
Having so much fun.
I shout up to Tim. How about you play us another song?
And then you make out just like hardcore.
Yeah.
Do ya?
Yeah, I start to play another song.
Okay, so romantically setting up the scene. Do you
Yeah.
toss him a gold coin and
It's-
tip him as well? Whoops. There you go. Yeah, do you toss him a gold coin? Say
No.
thanks. Thanks, Bart. Bad
I
man.
do
Just a
not
copper
toss.
coin, just throw it somewhere in the shore, just like, yeah, there you go.
Look, she just gets a stack of gold coins and just starts
Spend
making it
every
rain.
single-
So, you know, after a while, you know, Amika's spent enough time and she's like, perhaps, though, thanks for the wonderful song, perhaps you should come in with us to the bar. I own a bar. Come have fun.
Yeah. And we want to go up to my room.
Right. Just saying. I feel on my roll of 18 charisma. I
Lucian,
think I might have got a bit
Yeah.
further with that.
You know, maybe if she's held your hand a little, okay? Amiko is a strong, independent woman with higher charisma than you who takes her own time.
While he's playing the second song, I make a move to dance.
Okay,
Also, she has lower charisma than me.
that's true. Roll to dance.
One sec. Let me just check what my
I'm
dance
sure she would
is.
dance with you. actually.
Did you have no dancing?
Oh yeah, I haven't slept yet, have I?
So she invites you to
I
dance.
took all 6 ranks in dancing. Lucian.
I'm just a flat +2 and I'm...
I can't see you on roll 20 anymore, Alex.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
disappeared from
I'll
me, so.
refresh. Oh, that's bloody awful.
She's bardic performance, so she can actually do stuff.
Yes, you can.
Perform, sing. Okay, so hold on. So she brings out. You know what she does? She brings out her. Apparently she brought it with her, but she brings out her samisen.
No,
which
she
is
brings
a-
out her
Right,
mountain
I
horn.
beg to differ, Ross. She picks up a bottle of wine.
She brings out her didgeridoo. And is like,
Okay, right. So what she does? She's a musical person herself, and she's invited. So after you tried and you failed, you know,
She has like an electric guitar.
she's like
and a
maybe after you've
synthesizer.
adventured with me for a while. Listen, we've just met. It's only a day.
No, that's fine. Yeah, Lucian's a smart guy. He knows this.
Okay, so she goes back. She invites you back to the bar, Philip. Do you go?
I climb down. And
Okay, make
I
a
come with
climb
them.
check.
Or can I just jump down?
I want to
and,
see
you know, stop my
how
fall?
good it looks. Acrobatics or climb.
Acrobatics. I will take acrobatics.
Okay. I want to see how nice it looks. Just if you roll a one, it is you like.
I bet
bang
it's
away.
gonna be really shit.
That's alright. You make it down, fair enough. Okay, so yeah, you go back to the place and the bar, and she invites you to participate in a song with her on stage.
Okay.
And so she brings out that samisen thing that I'll link to you all to, and she does inspire bardic performance.
I said, I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be received that warm and kindly. But be warned, I usually play this flute as a form of meditation, and
It'll be fine. I'll carry this shit out of you.
that's very nice of you.
Okay, you do get a +2 on your skill.
Nice.
check because of her, and yeah, make me perform instrument roll or whatever it is.
Ah, that was shit.
Okay, so let's see hers.
I'm like.
It's just a kazoo.
Wow, that's a shit roll too, but you know, she's obviously.
Damn.
She can get 36 in that. She's +12 in her singing, so she's, you know, only +4 at profession tavern keeping though. Disappointing.
No, I only took the flute because of the flavor, not because I really wanted to perform.
Okay, so yeah, there's that. That happens, and it's wonderful night, and then it's night time, and everyone goes to sleep. Listen, I'm sure you can. Oh, see, because this bar is not a bar for easy prey, and this is a bar full of adventurers.
That's
So
fine.
you're more likely to be quite a
Lucian is
tough.
being captivated by...
So while you're watching this, quite settles down at a table, like a large beer slams down near your table, and it's like a 7-foot tall, muscular, barbarian woman. She's like, "Hello there, boy."
I politely say hello and then leave and go back to the first bar that I was in to try and
Why, dear, yeah, that's full of
pick someone
little
up.
citizens and stuff who don't know anything about the big bad world.
Wait. Yeah, I immediately become best friends with the
The barbarian.
6-foot tall
Okay.
barbarian
Oh,
woman.
I can drink more beer than you.
I bet you can't.
Yeah, you know, you're drinking. The whole bar's, you know, cheering. It's like 3 rooms for the winner, and you know everyone has a lovely night. And Lee Chow or whatever his fucking name is just rubbing his.
You can just call me Lee. It's fine.
Lee.
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Yeah, that happened.
No, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah, so I go back to the bar window when Amico's kind of stopped watching and
Okay.
try and pick someone up.
Roll me a charisma check. That you'll be doing this like every night. You should
Diplomacy?
just- Diplomacy, sure.
Mm.
Ta-da. Oops. Wow, public. Unfortunately tonight, the only person
Yep.
you see.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
The only person you see who is up for it is a bit below your standards, but you can still pick her up if you'd like.
Yeah.
You need to.
You know, she's a
She's a
45-year-old, you know, mother with 2 kids.
Out of 10.
Out of 10, you know, maybe a 4, maybe a 3. You know, she's had her prime is past.
Is it after 2 a.m.?
No, it's still pretty early. It's Tuesday night. You're not picked up.
I asked one of the patrons, is there any other bars in town?
There's a whole bunch of taverns in town. Yeah, okay, goddamn. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of taverns in town.
Commence the bar hopping.
Why
Don't
did you
get
ask a
anything done
patron?
this episode.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
I find someone to ask, or in fact, no, I'll go outside and I'll find one of the guards and ask him where an adventure, where someone would go for a
Lucian
good
flirts
time in
with
town.
one of the guards.
There's a good time you'd go to the Pixies Kitten, mate.
To the Pixies Kitten.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the brothel in town.
That's of course.
Yeah. That's it.
You go there, you see, like,
Yeah, why not?
okay, so you arrive at the Pixies Kitten. It's a wonderful, charming place filled with tears of people who've made bad no.
Did I, Ross, did I hear anyone's... I bet I heard a lot of people like calling out to Morrigan, right? Would I know who in this room is this Morrigan person?
Yeah, you would. You,
I approach her.
Amika would have pointed out after she went back to working at the bar.
Okay.
Okay, Morgan, he approaches you.
I nod to him as I high five with my barbarian best friend.
I say, hello, my name is Xiaohu. You can call me Li. I heard this giant bird is yours?
But when he mentions a giant bird, I immediately think of Karasuma and say, "Oh, Karasuma!" No, and then I say, "Oh yeah, you must have met Rudianos. He was busy today."
Yeah. He was spending nearly the whole late afternoon and evening by my side, listening to me playing the flute. He seems very wise and deep and intelligent, but it's really beautiful.
Yeah,
No,
just-
it reminds me of a poem in my language, but you would never understand. And I actually did memorize it. So.
Just don't talk with him about football. He gets on and on about that.
What is football? Football? We are all about b-ball, man. Football is shit. Our team doesn't even make it to the, any competition. They're worse than North Korea.
Lucian, roll me a perception check, please, as you approach the wonderful brothel, the Pixies.
Wonderful.
You see Hemlock.
Something.
You see the sheriff, and you spy him walking
Getting the goal, so.
into the alley behind. It's number 43, by the way.
Oh, what?
So you see him like, oops, I actually drew in the map there. You see him like slipping into the alley. There's a large man lets him pass.
Like an Neo.
There's one man at the alley. There's another large, tough guy. They're all barbarians at the door, and then if you go in, there's another one inside. But it's a lovely, like, lush place with lots of women lying around and men involved with the women, and some boys as well around.
I ask, is there a barman around? Or
Yeah,
someone that looks to be the owner?
The doorman, you don't see the owner around, but you do see this, a barman serving alcohol. There's a bar. It says, "I'm afraid, sir, so not an open bar. You must comes with purchase of one of our fine selection.
The cost?
Depends how long you plan on being here, sir.
For the night.
5 gold pieces if you can if you can last it. I have no idea if that is the correct price, but whatever, I'm not looking at prostitution prices. And that comes with the finest of our alcohol selection. For no doubt a gentleman such as
There
you.
was an addition.
Would you be looking for an elf?
Yeah, I asked him for the wine list first of all.
For who the owner is?
The wine list.
Oh, the wine list. Okay, he gives you fucking... gives you the...
And then the cigar list.
Shows you, a fair number of them are really cheap wine, but there is some, well, high class.
How much are the two expensive? For two of the expensive bottles?
This is maybe a bit out of your price range. This is 50 gold pieces. That's a bottle that IRL would cost 5
Ross,
grand.
it says 1 gold piece for a nicer prostitute.
Okay. Well, you look... Lucian looks ripped, so he's rich, so he's ripping her off.
Across the bar, and are there some like absolute stunners basically?
Yeah, they're good. Basically, if you're good-looking women, I mean, what better job than this tavern, this place, or boy? Hey, you look. Do you want a job? Says the barman.
I am.
Gigolo.
I hand them 120 gold pieces.
Christ. Okay, how many would you be wanting, sir?
120, of course. I'm paying for that.
I kind of gesture to 3 of the women in the bar.
Yeah,
I want you.
And then and 2.
No, like the Oberyn Mattel move.
two of the what as well?
And 2 bottles of your finest wine.
Okay, so he takes but the prime suite for you, sir. It's got a bath kit fill entire. I was gonna say a pool, but maybe not.
And it's like neon pink light and a plush heart-shaped bed sofa thingy with a lot of stains on it.
And you go, it's a lovely night. You have a great time. These women are well trained. You can tell. You don't even have to do anything. They're out for your pleasure. They're like, oh sir, I'll be yours for, they are saying like some of them not around the bed because they're smarter than that to like. Because some people want to imagine you're not paying for them, but they're dropping hints so they could be yours. I'd marry you for a small price.
In Vegas.
letting it's on the table certainly. But
I can't basically just and before I go up to the room, I kind of say to the guy, and. Don't stop the drinks coming, the wine coming.
No problem, sir.
Don't stop there.
That's all the music, yeah. Would you like her or get her in? Here, there's a flip player in town for some background music.
So yeah, basically Lucian just gets wasted and
it's a great night.
Horses night away.
It's good. Sometimes the girls are rotating in as some joining in and all that.
Wow. Okay. The next day, we accompany Lucian to the AIDS test.
Next day, they give you, they cast out. They have a wand, They buy a wand and they just cast it on their
to take the AIDS.
Yeah. So yeah, next day, wake up, Lucian, lovely. You sell all your stuff. You sell your horse. What would you like to do? Nailing those.
Lucian has a good night.
This is fucking good rose. Yeah, I guess there should be perform sex act, right?
They were just con checks.
That's it. Okay, continue.
Wouldn't it be like acrobatics or endurance?
There's actually a 3.5 book.
Yeah.
It's called D&D.
Book of erotic fantasy.
Doesn't matter.
It's got feats and stuff. All sorts.
Yeah, so Lucian just horses night away.
Okay, so let's get the plot back on the road.
Yeah, yeah.
Like before.
Assume this happens every night with Lucian.
Okay, while this happens, I want to strike up a bit of conversation with Morgan, if she's willing, talk about where she's from. Because where I'm from, I've never seen people like her, the Scandinavian type. And I'm very interested. and I tell her a bit about myself and stuff. You know, my wishes in life, my feelings. Yeah. No, basically where I'm from and who I am.
Yeah, so go on.
Baker Street.
Yeah. Forgot to put that on. Keep going.
So basically just getting to know the guys. Well, Morrigan.
The-
And her barbarian friend.
Yeah, what's her name, Ross?
Minty.
Her name is Lilac. Me, Lilac. Pleasure to meet.
Is
I
Lilac
look
not more
strong.
likely to be one of the girls I'm with?
Is she? No, those are called like. I can't think of manly girl names. Yeah, but they all have like princey names like that as well.
Candy and
Yeah,
sparkles.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ice cream. Bubble gums.
Yeah,
Soda pop.
my name's Ice Cream and I ice cream. Okay, let's go on with yeah. So
Dude, that's legitimate names for people where Lee is coming from.
okay, so yeah, so our names, whatever I just said. I've forgotten it. Lilac.
Lilac.
Me, Lilac.
That sounds like an alien from Star Wars.
Yeah, Ross, I really want to fight today, so please can we just...
Well, you two are having a conversation. This isn't me. It's Lee.
Yeah,
I just said I'm going to have some chit chat. Nothing much.
Okay.
yeah, I generally listen to him. I don't tell too much about me. Why is Philip's character at half HP?
Oh, I have a token, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I basically don't tell too much about me, but chit chat a bit.
Okay, wake up next morning, you sell everything,
Yeah. And we level up. Yay!
and you level up.
Suddenly
kinda like-
Lucian-
I'm like, yeah, I'm really hungover, sleeping in, and kind of awake. I assume that Morgan, I trust Morgan to give me the gold that I'm open and stuff.
Yeah, I look for Lucian at the... at
Legion's
his-
currently buried under a mound of.
Yeah. I look
I
for him
mean,
at in number 3, and as I don't find him there, I go to the sheriff.
Okay, you go to the garrison. You head in, and there's the sheriff is currently training some of the youngsters. Like, I fire the bow at that spot. Good job, boy. No, that's how you do it. Stretch your hand back.
I say, Sheriff, greetings. You said you had a new party member for us.
Oh yes, did the constable pass that on? No, he doesn't tell you. Did the constable pass that news on then? Yeah, there's this man came into town, bald head, muscles, light clothes, had a flute. I know, some stranger says looking to do good and solve the world's problem. I don't know what you actually would say to the sheriff.
I said I want to help people in need, and
Sound like a no good two shoes ladier
Pardon me.
to me. Yeah, I think he was staying at the Rusty Dragon. Good luck. Bye.
I say,
wow.
We've traded people here.
yeah, I
Hemlock turned into a reception for the travelers. Hello, I would like to check in. I'm one of the new heroes here.
That's what you do. You go to the sheriff.
yeah, then I guess I sell all the stuff and get all the money.
Yeah.
No, turn it back off again. You had like the really...
No, you're red and
You
stuff.
had the
Yeah,
the
it was
brothel
really
light.
red.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. I don't know where that came from.
The red light district was great.
Oh, we
Yeah.
had the light from my laptop. I wonder what it
Ah.
was.
Anyway. Okay.
Good. Okay, yeah, and then I guess I don't look for Lucian because I have no idea where he is, and I look
There
for
it is, yep.
I look for Lee again and say, Lee, so I hear you are new to our party again? You are new to our party? you want to
Lee
adventure
doesn't-
with us?
Well, I guess yeah. The sheriff told you about there was 3 adventurers who had just went
Yeah.
out to Thistletop that day.
The sheriff assigned us you to our adventuring party.
Not so much assigned. I'm doing this all of my own free will. But essentially, I came into this region on my travels, and I was quite disturbed by the things going on here, and I felt the urge to help. You know,
Yeah, there are a
Because
bunch of demons and
it's kind of what I do.
You-
Yes,
you-
it is what is to be done by members of my cast.
What cast are you in?
I'm you probably would have
Never
guessed
heard
by
of
now,
it.
but I'm a monk, and I belong to the cast of the Healing Hand.
The healing what?
The Healing Hand,
Oh, we've
That's
got
a
a healer
cast.
again.
Yes.
which basically means I know about
Punch people to death.
about herbs and how to treat diseases and wounds.
That's very helpful. Our last healer
I'm-
was Asian too, and he died. Maybe you'll do
luck.
better.
I'd just like to say there's no change to the archetype until 7th level. So
Yeah, I know. I never said that I can heal on a magic. You know, I'm a normal full-fledged
Yeah, no,
healer.
it's tailored
What's the
knowledge
problem,
to
man?
people.
I'm really proficient in healing. Yeah. Come
Okay,
on.
I nod and say, so we should. Did you see Lucian anywhere? The guy with the ladies?
Ah, the guy with the ladies. Yeah, Oh, the Lucian Cortez Aldori, right?
Yeah.
He introduced himself quite,
flamboyant.
flamboyantly.
With a 70-meter handshake.
I was very impressed. No, I haven't seen him at
So
all.
ridiculous.
I heard some people talking about him going to the
The Pink
soap
Panther.
land or something like that.
What was it called?
Pixie's kitten.
What?
Pixies.
Kitten.
You don't call her in.
It's on the list, number 43.
Why is it not Pixies post? No, well,
That's why it's
I
called.
mean that would be an
That's the
alliteration.
point.
Philip's brother would just be called Prostitute Hall or something like that.
Prostitute hall. Yeah.
Get your prostitutes.
Okay. So I'm basically here to widen my horizon and enhance my abilities. That's why I set out on this long journey.
Very well. We head to the Pixie Kitten then.
Rusty kitten. Oh. Oh.
It's all wet heads.
It's gonna be the Pixies dragon. That's alright. You could have made that mistake. But, Okay, so yeah, you go there. It's quiet. There are some men and women stumbling out, but it's actually shut. But no one's prostituting themselves at fucking 10 in the morning. Or whatever the time is.
Just some apps, like really old, broken women, just like on a pole inside.
like Dona. Oh.
Just spinning round on this pole.
Yeah.
Don't
Sorry,
dance
Ross,
there.
you're saying.
You just
Don't
go
say
in
it,
and they ask, do you like the chicken or the normal meat?
Okay.
Ah.
So listen, no one hurries you out, but eventually women start leaving the bed one at a time. Good 10 minutes later, 7 of them have left.
A flock at a time.
Yeah.
No, it takes like several hours.
I kind of get up from bed, reach for a bottle of wine that's still got something in it, take a swig, and then go up. So I'm assuming there's a window in the room looking out over the street.
Yeah.
I kind of just go and like throw open the curtains,
Ah!
and like wake myself up. Completely starkers naked.
It's okay, the windows. In the brothel, the windows are raised appropriately. They're designed for this. Guess you could get some rooms where the windows are lower if that's what you had to.
Good morning!
Okay,
It's
so
like this the scene in
let's
Life of Brian where he
eventually-
opens the window and there's the Messiah.
I'm just gonna cut ahead. Lucian meets up with Morrigan and the monk.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee.
What would you like to do this morning, guys?
So I'm still like half undressed, like I've not really done my shirt, like just put my trousers on, put my boots on, and put my sword belt around my waist, kind of thing.
So you're walking through the city like that.
Yeah, I've got like my jacket on. Like my shirt was pretty ripped up, so I've
Okay.
kind of got my jacket on, and I need to go and get a new shirt from somewhere.
Your shirt is ripped off.
Well, yeah, because like with the fighting and everything, it was kind of ripped.
The fighting. Yeah, I guess so.
And yeah, I kind of got my jacket on, but no shirt underneath. Then I go and find somewhere nice to buy a shirt, and I buy a shirt.
Okay, you buy a shirt. While you're selling all this stuff.
Yeah.
And meet up with them.
It's like gold or something.
I give you your money.
I take my money. I go back and pay all the whores the money I owe them.
He gets like the month's pass or something like that.
Yeah,
You know,
put it
the
on my
back-
tab. I'll settle at the
Yeah.
end of the month.
The VIP pass.
18,000 gold. Oh.
I don't think
Then
the
he-
brothel's worth that much.
Every month there's a new bill in the mail for Lucian, and he's like, shit, gotta do my accounting again. Yeah. Okay. So Lee sits there in high anticipation. He's really excited for
Good.
stuff. Yeah.
trying to just
Also,
got my head
he
on
finally
the-
met people. Because apparently on his journey he didn't meet anyone. No peril, no nothing. So everyone was fine until he got here.
Just saying, Ross, I have no idea what we're doing next.
Go to Thistletop, we haven't finished it!
Have we not?
Yeah.
No!
Oh.
There was a door in the room and there was 2 more doors they never opened anyway.
Oh.
I
Let's
say,
go back to Thistletop.
And
Yeah.
you didn't get it.
You know, Ross, I kind of have a bad history of this. Can we just get it over with already?
you lost how many characters there?
I lost 2 there.
I lost one.
No,
Yeah.
Philip, you lost 3.
No, 2 characters. I died 3 times or something like that.
Oh no, the third time
The
wasn't.
Morgan's
difficult.
first death
This is his
death
third
wasn't
character.
interesting.
Yeah. You only died twice.
Wait, do you think I'm on my 4th character already or what?
Yeah.
So, Ross, I think we go back all through the maze, sword drawn, making sure no one's there to sneak up
Yeah.
on us, and go back to the underground.
Okay,
Then-
the whole place seems... Did
I
you
tell-
do anything to the bridge?
Ross, I tell Rudianos to wait outside and guard the area.
Okay, handle animal check.
I upgraded my
I give
handle
her
and
moral
I-
support with my flute.
Ross, I literally can't fail this one. Oh, I think I can. With a flat 1.
With
I
a
can.
1, yeah.
Please roll a 1.
Handle
She wouldn't
animal.
know, she just cut me out Rudianus would be gone.
16.
Yeah, it's fine. Wow, why is this map so laggy?
Don't know.
Yeah, I think we destroyed the bridge.
Well, you repair the bridge you get over, and you're back down.
I've
Whoa,
got
you
grappling arrows.
bastard.
So I shoot an arrow across and then use the
that's
rope
right,
or
that's
something.
how it was. So you find your way back in the sloping 2nd level.
So what rooms have we yet to search?
We didn't. I skipped over the top room. We didn't even go in the top room. The room where. So move your way through the place.
Yeah. I jumped the thing again.
Okay. Acrobatics. I don't know if you can fail it.
No, I've got 11 in it.
Who's wearing the medallion?
Mm,
Is
I'm
anybody wearing a medallion?
It gives. Morrigan knows it gives bonuses.
Yeah, where no one wears it. I
Why
also
would
took
no one
Lucian
wear it if it gave bonuses?
because you hit the backstory and
No,
we
that's not
on
anything you should wear it.
yeah, I handed to Li Xiaohu and say, this is a very powerful amulet we found. We are not completely sure what it does, but mainly it boosts your saving throws and gives you a bunch of HP.
Morrigan, would you like to make a spellcraft check on the ring that Lucian has? Since I have to remind you because you forget.
Yeah,
Do I really
27.
just get
Oh,
an amulet
nailed it.
like that?
Can you PM it to me? So Lucian
Yeah,
doesn't.
sure.
Can you wear more than one amulet?
Don't know. Check on. It's a medal. Yeah, I don't know. Check on PC Gen.
Where can I see that on PC Gen? By
Under
the way?
equipment. Should be.
Torso. Yeah, there's quite a lot of empty slots.
I was saying
I
it.
don't know
Oh,
whether
yeah.
it'll go under head or torso.
Well, but there's only one for neck.
Let me look up medallion.
Oh well, then maybe not then.
Medallion
got 2
goes
rings?
on neck. Yeah, it's a neck slot. So if there's only one slot for neck, then you've already got it taken up.
Yeah.
So someone else has to wear it.
Do I know the command word as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Trey, you're looking at my ring funny.
I look away and say,
Sorry, Morrigan. Do you know what it does?
what the fuck? This is OP as shit.
Mm.
How often per day, Ross?
Think as much as you want.
What? No. No.
Do you know what it does?
Too OP. Too OP. It's basically, yeah, I tell them because I have no need for it. It's basically a shield.
It's a
You
ring
say-
of force shield.
Yeah, you say the word and you get a shield-shaped force shield that you can wield. Is it basically a magic shield, Ross?
This generates a shield-sized wall of force, which stays with the ring and can be wielded with the weight as if it was a heavy shield plus 2 AC. No armor check, penalty, no arcane spell, or failure chance. It can be activated and deactivated as a ring. And on top of that is a wall of force, which is immune to dispel magic and a whole bunch of other stuff.
So basically, I get a shield without having to have a shield.
Yeah, a heavy shield, yeah. So it's plus 2 to your AC, basically, for free.
Sweet.
As when you turn it
I'll
off.
find it
and
PC
on.
Gen.
And it's a wall of force.
And you said it's plus 2.
No, yeah, plus 2 AC you get.
Sweet.
And any other bonuses from a heavy shield, like a shield bash, you could shield bash.
Oh, I want that.
Holy shit, that's valuable.
Yeah.
I have so little.
Okay, so listen, you go into the north, we'll take it then. The north.
I kind of take off my shield, my buckler.
Then we decide you can have a buckler because it took up a hand.
Nope, I just didn't get the bonus for fighting with one plus
Oh,
one offhand.
okay.
So now my actual plus is going to go up. I've got a shield without needing a shield.
Yep. I think you use a heavy shield for cover as well. I don't know. Okay, so is there a noise in the background? Who's making that noise?
It's Johan. It's always
Yeah,
Johan.
probably me.
Sounds a bit like
Sorry.
feedback. Sweet, 22 AC.
Okay, so
What?
Lucian, you go to the first room, right?
Ross, I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Wide stone ledges of red marble line. Did you make the jump? Yeah. Line.
I cannot fail the jump. So
Okay.
I just roll a d20, and if I roll a 1, I
What?
fail, right?
Wait,
No,
which
one
jump?
isn't
Which
also
jump?
fail. The trap. No, the traps. You're all jumping the trap. Basically.
Oh shit! What do I have to roll?
Above a 5.
For 5. fine.
But just let me roll because my jump check is really nice. I'll just roll it.
If you can't
It's
fail, there's no need
acrobatics.
to roll. Acrobatics jump.
Holy
I guess I make
shit.
it over, right?
What?
How can that... What?
What?
I
I'm not having whoever. Jesus Christ.
Mm. Well, I can actually fail that. Really.
You can fail it then.
I can fail it, and
Only if you roll a 1.
no,
Yeah.
no, I
One
can,
aren't all fails on skill checks.
Oh.
no, I can also fail it without a 1.
Yeah. Okay, roll.
I kind of I reach over them, and aid another, like grab his hand and drag him
Okay.
over,
Roll a d20.
and he can jump.
Lucian, with your modifier. Oh no, you'll pass. Yeah, you just
Passes
jump.
anyway.
Yeah, pass.
Okay, so in the northern room, it's an observation deck. Wide stone ledges of red marble line the curving walls of this room, which is well lit by 4 burning skulls that sit in each corner. 3 chairs rest in the room and both stone ledges are covered with old books, scrolls, teeth, bones, scrimshaw artwork, jars of deformed creatures soaking in brine, taxidermy. Oh, we did this already. To the north, a large fountain filled with frothy blue water fills the room with gentle sound of bubbling. There's also a lever to this, like on the southeast wall.
wonder what
Pull the
that
lever.
does. Opens the
Um,
trapdoor.
If someone can make a knowledge religion check on the
I
objects on
can.
the shelves.
I don't have
have
religion.
religion. I pull the handle though.
No.
You pull the lever, okay.
Before I pull the lever, I jump out of the room in case it's a trap.
Okay.
I can also mage hand the lever, but
The lever clicks down.
That's my knowledge religion check, the 14.
No, you push the lever up actually. Okay.
Did I hear anything?
yeah, the walls come closer and the
No.
door shuts.
Must be broken.
No, you don't know
Perception
anything
check or
about
something like that?
You rolled a
Ross?
knowledge religion, you don't know anything about these. Oh yeah, you can make
Okay.
a perception check if you search these rooms.
Okay.
So there are her notes in several journals lie.
I
here.
don't see anything.
The notes also outline her plan, so it reveals the whole of her story, and I'll get to that later. The notes also outline her plans to send an army of goblins against Sandpoint and burn down the town to the ground, not only to offer it all as a burnt offering, hence the title, to Lamashtu in hopes of being made a half-fiend, but also to fuel the runewell and the catacombs below. The notes go on to detail how to cause Sinspawn to manifest from the runewell, claim that if someone were to overextend the runewell stores it would be deactivated. Nualia isn't sure how to reactivate it and several times stresses that the runewell shouldn't be used much until after Sandpoint is raised and the deaths of hundreds angry citizens and goblins have filled the well.
So could I just ask what the command word for the ring is?
Ross, what is it?
Some Thalassian word that you don't,
Oh.
just know the sound of.
Lucian, the command word is dubstep.
Dubstep didgeridoo.
Yeah, so I say it just to see what it looks like when the ring goes off.
No, you have to actually say it.
You
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
dub-
say.
The force field comes into being heavy.
Now, I'm probably not going to say that every time I get struck at. Can we assume that because I know...
Well, it's always
Command word.
on, so unless you don't.
Well,
want it
unless...
to be on.
Well, yeah, but if I... Like, what does it look like? Like, does it look like a big force shield? Should only be having a big force shield around
Does,
me all the
okay.
time.
Yeah, we can assume you.
So, like, if I'm in town, I wouldn't have it on.
Ross,
Someone
can
goes
we
to
also
attack me,
assume
I'll
I would
activate
cast
it.
my mage armor before every fight?
No, you have to say your boss. Major army is not a free action, unlike so you can toggle
I
that.
can do mine as a free action, though,
You can
can't I?
toggle it constantly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of a battle between the person swinging their sword towards you, you can toggle on.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So yeah, and there's the whole of her story, and I will reveal to you now. Show to players. Did that work?
No.
All players. Show. So yeah, the first two are some handily dandly pages out of her journal. Are they the exact? Oh no, I messed up. So, yeah, let me tell you a bit about Nualia on page 12. So Nualia was from Sandpoint. There's a whole page here of stuff. She is Asimir, so an angel type, someone like a human who's been mixed with angel blood. She was a foundling raised by Sandpoint's previous religious leader. So the
Wait, who was?
Nualia was an Asimir.
This is bad lady with the red hand.
Yeah, prior to Father Xantos, the religious leader of the town was Ezekine Tobin, and her childhood was lonely and sad. Her unearthly beauty made the other children either jealous or shy, and many of them took to playing cruel jokes on her. The adults in the town weren't much better, as they're very superstitious, and viewed Nualia as blessed by Desna, a sort of reverse deformity. Rumours that her touch or proximity could cure warts and rashes, the locks of her hair brewed into tea could increase fertility, and that her voice could drive out evil spirits led to a succession of awkward and humiliating requests over the years. Poor Nualia felt more like a freak than a young girl by the time she came of age, so when Delic Viscanta, a local Varesian youth, began to court her, she practically fell into his arms in gratitude. Knowing her father wouldn't approve of a relationship with a Varesian, he wanted her to remain pure so she could join a prestigious covenant. They kept the affair a secret. They met many times in hidden places, including the abandoned smuggler's tunnel under the town, which is the one between the glass point, yeah. Before long, Nualia realised she was pregnant. When she told Delic, he revealed his true colours, and after calling her a slut and a harlot, fled Sandpoint rather than face her father's wrath. Nualia's shock quickly turned to rage, yet she had nowhere to vent her anger. She bottled up, and when her father discovered her delicate condition, his reaction to her indiscretions only furthered her shame and anger. He forbade her to leave the church and lectured her nightly and made her pray to Desna for forgiveness. In doing so, he unknowingly nurtured her growing hate. And the mine of Runewell in the Catacombs of Wrath flared to life. Nualia's own anger was a magnet to its magic. The wrathful energies suffused her mind and she flew into a frenzy. 7 months pregnant, she miscarried her child, a child whose monstrously deformed shape she only glimpsed before blanching midwives stole it away to burn in secret. As the child had been conceived in the smuggler's tunnels below town, in close proximity to a hidden shrine.
Well, it wasn't a child, right? It was just
the child itself. No, it was a real child. The child itself was deformed.
Well, but dead,
horrific. Yeah,
right?
Well, yeah, they killed it.
Yeah, miscarried. It would be dead already.
The double shock of losing a child and the realization she'd been carrying a fiend in her belly for 7 months was too much. She fell into a coma. As she slept, she dreamed unhealthy dreams, filled with wrath from below and the taint of Lamashtu, became further obsessed with the cruel demon goddess and the conviction that her wretched life was inflicted on her by those around her. She came to see her angelic heritage as a curse, and the demon-sent nightmares showed her how to expunge this taint from her body and soul, replacing it with chaos and cruelty. When she woke, she was someone new, someone who didn't flinch at what Lamashtu asked for her. She jammed her father's door shut as he slept, lit the church on fire, and fled Sandpoint. That's why there's a new cathedral in town. The locals assumed Nualia had burned in the fire, and the tragedy was horrible because of the death of Father Tobin. She fled to Magnimar, where she enlisted the aid of a group of Nor-Gorber worshipping killers known as the Skin Saw Cult. With their aid, they tracked down Delic and murdered him, yet his death did not fill her need for revenge. There's only about a paragraph left. For Sandpoint, his hatred citizens still lived. Seeing a kindred spirit in the tortured woman, the mysterious leader of the Skin Saw cult gave Nualia a medallion bearing a carving of a 7-pointed star called a Shid Heron medallion. Nualia learned that she had a larger role to play, and that her dreams were a map to destiny. Taking the advice to heart, she returned to Sandpoint, found herself drawn to the brick wall in the smuggler's tunnel. She bashed in the wall and discovered the Quasi Aurelium. For many months she studied under Aurelium, and then she had a vision from Lamashtu, a vision of a monstrous goblin wolf imprisoned in an underground room. In Nualia's dreams, she learned that this creature, a bar guest named Malfish Netkor, was also one of Lamashtu's chosen. If she could find him and free him, it would not only help her achieve her vengeance against the town, but it would be the key in cleansing her body of what she'd become to see as her celestial taint.
Was that the chat that I almost died to?
Yeah, Nualia wanted to be one of Lamashtu's children. Now she wanted to be a monster herself. And their last notes are of wondering why Lamashtu's cursed her with these.
Now to the judges. 7.2 from Li Xiaohu, a 7.6 from Morrigan, a 6.9 from Lucian, and a 2 from the Russians.
Wonderful. So that's in that room.
Yeah, not as good as Karasuma's though.
And also, yeah, the journal has some specific stuff about her life and her being whiny as fuck. I don't know why she kept this shit.
Cool.
Okay, so you move.
I assume I got all the information about this place beforehand when I talked to those guys, right?
No,
Yeah.
I know that it's dangerous and stuff.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, okay, listen, as soon as you walk around that corner, please make me a will save.
Well, shit.
Right, well, okay, yeah, fair point. I moved around
Wait,
the corner.
Ross, do we recognize the medallion she got as the one we found?
Yeah, I was referred to, yeah, you know that. What the fuck?
Oh, hell no.
Right.
I'm not putting that down.
There's some
What
new-
type of will save is it, Ross? Because elves get bonuses.
What to bonus do you get to?
Elves are immune to magic sleep effects and +2 racial saving bonus against enchantment spells and effects.
Let me check.
I also have +2 versus enchantment spells and effects.
It is an enchantment spell.
Nice.
13.
You are under the complete control of the goblin who's pointed his finger at you.
Brilliant.
Wait, there's a goblin in there!
There's a goblin sitting at the open doors who pointed his finger at you and spoken. Can you speak goblin? You can. And basically cast a
Can I?
spell over you. And can you? I thought Lucian could maybe.
Yes, I can speak goblin.
And
Morrigan and I don't speak Goblin.
he asked you in goblin, where are the others? And you answer immediately that they're around the corner, and he beckons you in, and you come stand beside him inside the room.
He doesn't know about us, does he?
He
Well,
asked.
he does.
Just asked Lucian, and Lucian just
Yeah,
told
but-
them.
Do we hear that?
Well, he said something,
Yeah,
right?
you-
It has
Well, yeah, if
verbal-
I'm standing here, you would have heard me say something through this gap here.
Ross, so do we roll initiative now, or?
Sure, let's roll initiative now. If you
Yep.
if you immediately go to arms, yeah.
Hell yeah.
23.
Hell yeah.
I don't immediately go to arms, but for the record, that's my initiative roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're under control of him.
Hell yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
22.
Shouldn't have left the door open.
Well, that's what was going back down there. I was going to go and say, I'm going to go close the door now.
It's a shame this guy has been trapped in here for literally like millennium that he can actually sit and just wait constantly while sleeping and stare at the door. The spell at the ready.
Where's the turn order, Ross?
Oh, sorry. Let's pop open.
Wait, well, he wasn't there last time I was there.
The goblin, no.
Yeah, but his the body, the thingy. You know what I mean?
Thingy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Sorry, I got 23, Ross. I didn't roll it with my turn order.
That's fine.
Give me actually a second.
So that was the surprise round, so now the surprise round is over. So Lucian, he commands you to walk into the room and
Can I make another will save against it?
you cannot, no. Don't get one
Oh my-
round, that would be fucking terrible if you did.
Did the character sheet change?
In roll 20, yes.
Yeah.
Shit!
So,
Where's my... Oh, there's my HP. No, what?
Oh,
Where can I edit my HP now? Oh, there.
okay, no, you're not under his complete control. It's more like a next charm person. If he tries to order you to do something that's an opposed will save, opposed charisma save, which he might win. So he's going to
flat
order
charisma.
you to come to. So he asks you who's with you, and you tell him that honestly.
Well, did I not get a save against that?
you
that
get-
was the
Opposed
first
charisma
save.
check?
So you
No.
are currently under the effects of the charm spell, and so that you've already made the save. But for him to give you orders, you may try to give the subject orders. So he asked
So
you.
if he asks me a question, I have to make an opposed charisma check.
No.
Just
he-
orders.
Yeah, just orders. He asked
Okay.
you he asked you who was with you, and as someone you'd view him basically as a best friend, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
you're like, oh, of course, yeah, I've got Lee and Higgabubba, and now he's giving you an order to come stand beside him. So please make me a charisma roll.
Lee and what? What did you say?
What's his name?
Me, I don't know.
Agony or something like that.
Did you say Higgabubba?
Probably.
Higababa,
Higgabubba.
whatever that means.
Oh, I don't know if you'll beat that, even with your 18. We'll see.
16.
Oh, so yeah, he comes and stands. You feel yourself compelled to stand beside him. So yeah, if he wants you to attack your allies, he's gonna have to order you. But if he
Okay.
asks you a question about their allies,
My question is, he's told me what he wants me to do, so I've done it.
Mhm.
Can I then make my action? Can I still make an action?
But
sure you can. Yeah, yeah.
but you wouldn't stab him or something. Like
Yeah, because
that.
you treat him as your best friend. Basically, that's golf.
You wouldn't
I
stab your
still-
best friend.
See, my kind of logic here is, he's told me to do something, so I will do it.
Yeah.
But then I can still make actions of my
Yeah,
own free will.
you can move the rest of your movement.
My intelligence, I am intelligent enough to realize there was a fucking monster in here, so I'm going to leave the room again.
He's going. I feel like if he's ordered you to do something, you can't immediately not do the order.
I've done exactly. He said, "Come and stand beside me," so I did, and then I moved. Up
Otherwise, the spell would make no
Yeah,
sense.
I think if you would, I think you'd have to be like, hey, there's a monster in this room. I don't think we should stand in this room, and then he would have to allow you to not stand there for you to overcome that order. You try to give the subject orders to convince it to do anything it wouldn't ordinarily do, which is come in the room. An affected creature never obeys. Okay, obvious suicidal.
I know there's a monster in there that can kill me. That's
Very
suicidal.
dangerous. Okay, so you shake your head and you say there's a monster in the room.
There's a monster in there. I'm not going back inside.
There's a monster in the room. Na 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 na. So what happens now?
Okay, so Lee's Lao's go or whatever your name is.
Lee.
Go ahead.
It's L-I. It's Lee. There's no other possibility.
So you get a saving throw if he attacked you again. That's the next time you get a saving throw, Lucian.
To break the spell, or just as an opposed charisma?
To break the spell. You get
Right,
another
okay.
saving throw. To break the spell. No,
I
it would immediately break if he attacked you.
If he attacks me, it breaks immediately.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Ross, just to understand this, from my point of view, it doesn't look like anything much has happened. I just heard someone talking and then Lucian talking back.
Talking
and
in
not...
Goblin, yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, but I don't know that it's Goblin, right? Because I don't speak the language.
Or, yeah,
maybe.
you'd recognize it as Goblin though.
Okay, so
You hear me talking to someone as well.
In Goblin.
Hmm?
You hear me
Yeah,
talking to someone.
So I would classify this as enemy, or since Lucian hasn't taken an aggressive stance, I guess I would hold my turn.
Well, we heard the goblin speak some goblin shit.
Yeah.
But for all you know, that could have been, "Hi, how you doing?"
Yeah, but he's a goblin. We always kill goblins.
Well, Lee is kind of new to this situation, so I guess I look at Morrigan and look for a reaction, and then at Lucian, who doesn't do anything, and I hold my turn.
Okay, so he says, can you help me get out of here? In Goblin.
What's wrong?
I'm stuck. I can't leave. Help.
Why?
I don't know why.
Walk through the door.
I can't walk through the door. Look, and he tries to walk through the door and it doesn't. He can't. It seems to walk into a wall, basically.
Maybe it's magic.
Can
No
you help me?
shit.
I don't know. I don't know anything about magic. Not
Can you
really.
find someone who can help me?
Morgan. There's a
I
goblin
should. You
here
know what I
that's
should have
stuck.
done? I should have fucking made this scatter sim up to make you not
Hmm?
leave.
He should also talk like a goblin, Ross.
No, he's not talking like a goblin.
Morgan, there's a goblin trapped in the room where that big beast was, and he can't get out.
We
He
need
wants
to
our help.
him. Yeah.
Ross would have noticed that Lucian was spelled
I
Being
know.
spelled?
Not necessarily.
in the
You
face.
didn't see the spell cast, so no.
Well, shit.
So I guess we stand here, right?
I'm gonna whisper something, Ross.
I don't want to metagame this and attack this poor little asshole of a goblin just because I know he's evil. Yeah, I guess I would. Yeah, I would step forward and to here and say, what seems to be the problem?
So you actually come round the corner where you saw a huge demon dog. There's now, or oh, the camera's just swiped off.
Well,
What happened?
Interesting.
I wouldn't immediately attack because Lucian seems to do nothing and I didn't notice the spell. So yeah,
She's like, please, can you help me? I'm stuck in here.
I look around the corner and say, "Holy shit! I'm." Wait, we know about the demon dog. I say, "What are you doing in there?" No, I didn't say that. Wait, he's a goblin. Fuck. I have no idea what to do. I hold my turn. No, I can't hold my turn. And then
Morrigan.
Yeah,
Morrigan.
Yeah.
He needs our help. The little goblin needs our help.
I basically talk from here without looking there. I say, "There's a giant dog in there. He's a goblin. He's evil."
The doggy isn't there anymore, but there's a little goblin that needs our help.
Yeah, but what's wrong with you? He's a goblin.
Exactly. He needs our help.
Yeah, help me. Why is the cameras not working? All the cameras are went off.
Can you see me?
No, it's all the ones went in mine.
Yeah, I reloaded.
I sheath my sword and like, Morrigan, he's fine. He won't hurt us. It's a nice little goblin.
Have you ever seen him before?
No, but he looks friendly. All goblins look friendly.
Started working. I could see me.
Yeah, I reloaded and I can hear us twice.
Yeah,
I can see everyone but Alex.
Yeah.
I'm reloading now.
Now I can see Alex.
Now I can see Alex too.
I can't see Philip or Ross.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
I
Ross,
can see
what-
everyone. So.
Okay, that's an important thing.
Would I deduce that Lucian has been charmed?
Do you think what Lucian has said so far fits with Lucian?
No, not at all.
Well
He's
then,
behaving like
you
an idiot.
did this what you wanted to do. If you did this from what he said that he's charmed, then sure.
Okay, if I
Or
know
that he's been affected some way.
from what I know about charm spells, do I know if how can they be broken?
You know,
Does it require constant concentration or
No.
does it
A slap in the face.
It can naturally fade away after a long enough time, depending on what type of enchantment it is. But mostly, you know that people have, there's no other way, like, other than dispel magic or something to get rid of it, or dispel enchantment. You know that most charm spells, you've heard, as a wizard, you would have heard of people that have,
I'm not a wizard.
whatever you are.
Sorcerer.
Yeah, I've heard of people, charming people to get into places, and basically you could just, it's pretty fucking abusable. It's really OP. You could just charm, like, most of the time it's used to, you charm, you walk up to an orc, you charm him, hey orc, where's all your buddies? What's their plans? Look, I was late to the meeting, where's all the plans and stuff? And they'll just treat you as their best friend.
No wonder you got killed, Neg. That's fucking OP.
As OP. I played a campaign where 5th edition, and they just kept using this fucking spell constantly. And I was just like, oh, maybe it wasn't 5th edition, maybe it was Pathfinder. And against like every mob they come up against, just like, boom, humanoid, charm person, boom. But yeah.
Yeah, so the only way we can... I turn around to... Wait, why is my map black?
Because you reloaded, you have to
Top
rotate
right corner.
to the right.
I turn around to Li Xiaohu. To Li and...
Lee is fine.
Yeah, I whisper, attack! Without showing Lucian what I'm doing.
Okay.
I say,
Do
Lucian,
I
attack now."
realize what she's meaning by that?
Sure, yeah.
Right.
I look.
Lucian, make me a perception check to your whispered conversation.
Attack.
Oh, I guess it would be. And you've got your earplugs in, yeah, you probably won't hear whispered conversation.
Do I see it?
Yeah, you might see Lee
I turned around and said...
You might see Lee
attack.
staring at your lips, going, attack me. Lee...
Does Lee reply anything?
I don't know. Lee, who hasn't even looked round the corner and seen what's happening.
Lee, you know, in the Jackie Chan face.
That's to hear it.
Okay, no, you probably can't notice it.
But if I see it, I could read lips.
Well, I'm turning around.
Well, I am not talking.
Like this, attack, turning. I'm turned around into Philip's direction. There's no way you can read my lips.
Okay.
And I step around the corner and cast hideous laughter on the goblin.
Okay, what's the save he needs to meet?
That's 17.
Okay. Okay, you cast a spell and I guess he makes a spellcraft check. To know what is. I don't know what you roll. What's the hideous laughter is a first level spell, isn't it?
No, it's a second level spell.
Okay. So he cocks his eyebrows at you and says, "What was that?"
Fuck.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I think I lost something, and he steps out of line of sight.
Can I do an action right now?
I mean, that was his turn, so yes. Well, no, you already took your turn out of order, so yeah. Well, you go after him anyway, so yeah, you can now go.
Wait, did you just jump over me?
Yeah.
And Lucian.
Yeah.
He commanded me to go in the room. I didn't go in the room, so it went to Morgan. Morgan stepped around the corner and tried to cast a spell, so it should be at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
Lucian's
he's,
turn,
still
and then
in, so
mine.
he's still in vision.
No, there was a whole conversation. And
Oh,
then,
Well, but Morrigan goes after the
okay,
goblin.
yeah, sure.
Goblin, just step out the room.
Can't
be
step
fine.
out the room.
Well, how do you want me to help you? I can't do anything.
Your friend's a wizard.
Morgan, can you disable something magic?
Wait, I already casted the spell, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I look at Lucian and say, oh, of course I can.
Lee, can you help as well?
Huh?
What do you know about magic? I'm not very good
Nothing.
at magic. I know a few things, but nothing to help the goblin in here. Goblin,
I know
what's your
about
name?
philosophy.
Goblin, what's your name?
I'm Mal.
Mal.
Hold on, there's these nifty candles here. Let me get some. He steps out of view. He's still talking.
So,
Wait,
Ross.
Or he
it's still not his turn. It's
not
Philip's turn.
No, because you guys are spending like 4 hours talking on a 3-second turn.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's.
fair point.
But I received the attack signal. I just made a short answer, and then I want to rush in there and kick the shit out of
Okay,
this guy.
sure. So I say,
Oh shit, he doesn't know about the monster, fuck.
No, I don't.
okay,
So I assume this guy would
Wait.
still be standing there, you know.
sure.
So I just go there and attack him.
Okay,
Unarmed
right
attack.
Help! He says to Lucian. So Lucian, you see your friend being attacked by this pretty stranger you've not really, you barely know Lee. You see him run round the corner and attacking this guy.
Lee, what are you doing?
You miss. You're,
Wait, what?
Is it to touch or anything, or is it just normal AC?
It's just an unarmed attack.
Okay, so you punch over his head. Something.
I kick.
Kick his head.
Lee, what are you doing? Are you trying to break the magic barrier?
Yes.
Okay.
Really, I feel like you laid that into it. He clearly is punching at the goblin.
You missed.
Yeah.
You know, I
like,
just,
because
performed a
his
straight
armor-
kick over his head. It's totally fine.
Yeah. Lucian's intelligence suddenly vanished.
Mm,
My intelligence is quite high.
right.
I've got 14 intelligence.
Of course he's hitting the wall, isn't he?
What?
Yeah.
That was my turn, by the way.
Okay, so
Goblin's turn.
now you can't fucking right. He steps there and then he
Attack of opportunity.
sure
Yeah. Yes.
clearly
Nice.
clearly hitting the goblin. Listen, you miss again. He strolls out of view.
Punching at the goblin.
So he just kind of swipes above his head, like towards, like in the doorway.
He's clearly aiming at the goblin. As we've 14 intelligence. This is if this was all the way about, right? And someone was
know.
attacking
Yeah, I know.
Lee and missing, you'd be like, oh, I know it's an attack of battle.
Did Lucian already do his opposed charisma thingy?
Yeah,
because
he's
of
only
the
had
new
one
command?
order.
Hmm?
He hasn't had. He's only had one order.
Oh, yeah, he
given
asked
to
me
him.
to help.
Yeah.
That is not a command from a
Yeah.
from a friend asking you to help. Is not a command.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so.
A command is to get him to do something he wouldn't do with a friend, and he would
Hey,
help
why
a
are you
friend.
why are you trying to hurt the nice goblin?
I have my orders. No, I don't say that. I say, look at you, Lucian. He has charmed you. He has done something to you. This is not you. I know you. I know you. Like my mother and my father.
I've known you for more than 3 hours.
Yeah.
What
The Lucian I know only befriends beautiful girls. Why would you be so friendly with this goblin? Can I? Does this count as like reasoning to him? And does he slowly?
No, you can't do that. I'm afraid.
Shit.
Not like two.
No, not like to you at all.
Okay, yeah, I'm just like, he's a nice goblin. He never did anything to hurt me. Why would I kill a goblin without reason?
Because we always kill goblins without reason.
Oh
That's what we
yeah, I
do.
usually do kill goblins without reason. I wonder why I'm not killing this one.
Maybe because he's the best friend of the whole wide world.
Oh yeah, because like when the first thing with these characters, the goblin surrendered and went back to thing. I stabbed him in the back.
It was Morrigan's prompting though. It's quite clear how the DM should play any NPCs they get charmed by a PC. This should behave as Caster's best friend. How do you tell his characters they're charmed and trust him to play properly, or do you take over?
Oh.
Trust your players.
Okay, yeah, the swing and a miss was kind of metagamey. But I think Lucian's smart enough to know that the last time he bumped into a random goblin, he stabbed it.
Unfortunately, you
charmed.
had your row save,
Well,
and
but
you are
but
not.
the fact is, you are charmed, and
Yeah.
you think this guy is your best friend in the world. There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
such thing as race or
You
whatever.
you trust this
So-
creature.
Yeah, which is why I'm asking why Lee's attacking him.
Yeah. But there's no you can't, it's not like you can just go logic your way out of it, which you just
I know.
do on every charm spell ever. Like the orc would be like, oh, don't me orc not talk to people, me be fighting people my entire life. Everyone who's ever spoken to
Yeah,
me,
but
I've
an orc
punched
has an
immediately.
average intelligence of what, like 6?
Oh, orcs are pretty smart,
Like an
otherwise they're
NPC
inside
orc.
tribe.
Okay.
So, Ross,
goblin
would I
section
would I
corner.
even have realized that Lucian is charmed?
I mean, no, not unless you...
Yeah.
Well,
Well, but I know
don't
something
tell
is wrong with him. You know.
I mean, you can assume whatever you want to assume.
Well, I know that something is wrong as a player character. As a player, but
Hmm.
I don't know if Lee can put one and one together.
Like,
Yeah, I
you
say.
said, you
Can I
said
say-
like
Yeah, I
you
say.
spent-
Oh, see when the
Steve.
ring of force field activated, the shield looks like a 7-pointed star, the same as on the medallion. Forgot to mention.
like, I
Wow.
don't want that on all the time. Yeah, I don't want that on all the
Should
time
have
at all.
mentioned that.
I was going to say, we kind of spent a bit of the morning together and then the couple of hours ride, so yeah, I wouldn't normally talk like this, considering I was very hungover this morning and I seemed quite chipper.
Yeah, also, Lee, I said, Lucian is charmed, close the door and we'll worry about him after that.
Okay, Lucian, you see these two
Sorry,
people
come again?
trying to lock your good
I
friend
say,
down.
I say to you, Lucian is charmed, we'll close the door, we'll care for him after that.
I don't close the door.
I close the door.
Get out.
I close the door.
Do you remember that monster in there?
I try and grapple with Lee to stop him closing
There's
the door.
no monster in here, he says. Oh, he probably moved back ages ago. Like, I've been in here for like 10 hours or something. There's nothing been in here.
For like,
He would be way better at that than me.
Yeah, okay, so Lucian's, grabs
just
me.
I don't know how you roleplay like a 10,000-year-old 20 stat and everything person.
He's still a goblin, isn't he?
Is he like an old hermit goblin or what?
No, he just looks like a young youthful goblin who's in here. He's like, I don't know, I just woke up in here. I was out, hanging with the Thistletop goblins.
We killed all the Thistletop goblins.
Really? I'm sure I was hanging with some. You don't know they killed every goblin in the forest, by the way.
Yes, we did, pretty much.
We killed the ones at Thistletop, sure. That's the last thing I remember. I don't know.
I'm going to try and grapple with him to stop him closing the door.
Mission tries to grapple with you, what do you do?
Can I tackle Lucian while he tries to grapple Lee?
Well,
I try to avoid this grapple,
Okay, well, Lishan goes to grapple.
Very gentle. And I say, whoa, calm down.
He gets Lee by surprise. This is a CMB.
CMD?
Wow.
CMB?
Yeah, you definitely did. What's your CMD, Lee?
Plus 8. Whatever I get for surprise as well.
Yeah.
It's 25. No, wait. Yeah, 25.
Wow, he grapples you. Yeah, it'd probably be less flat-footed. I think it's what
I'll tackle Lucian.
Well, no, and Lucian surprised everyone here by stepping forward and grabbing Lee as he goes to shut the door.
I go to the door and close the door.
Okay, yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, unless Lucian pulls Lee
I'm
back.
grappling Lee.
Shit.
Bruce.
Yeah?
Oh, sorry, it just went silent. Oh, it was Morgan that went silent.
Yeah, someone.
Yeah, because her background sounds are off when she's muted.
Thank heavens for that. Okay,
yeah, I'm on the ground.
As the door shuts on the goblins, he looks horribly sad and... Well done, actually. Could everyone roll me sense motive?
I can.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sense motive. That would actually have been helpful.
16.
Well, I didn't mean listen. Yeah. Okay, so you all are, intrinsically saddened by this goblin's face. Is very much saddened. You feel it in your soul.
Is this goblin? Because he's not talking like the usual goblins. Is he like
yeah, but
different?
He's talking goblin. So
only Lucian can comprehend him right now.
Yeah, I know, but how you're playing him, he doesn't act like a normal goblin at all. So seems kind of odd to me. Like he's an important character or something like that.
Okay,
I suppose the speech patterns would be different.
At that point, the door closes as Morgan shuts the door on him, and then you see his sad face. And at that point, we'll take a break. See you guys in part 3. Bye.